doing?
Having coffee, dear. Thank you.
No, Blake, it is 8 a.m. Do you know where your life is?
Oh, I don't play 20 questions before my second cup.
Be serious, please.
What's to be serious about?
Precisely. You see, now that the 5th Street fire has been declared an accident, you're a private investigator with nothing better to do than identify crimes of fashion. Now that all the charges against Sid Dickerson have been settled, I'm a lawyer without a client.
Well, the day just started, Ross. Let it get rolling. Things will happen. They always do.
Yes, but to other people, honey. Answer me this. What do we actually do?
I give up. What do we do?
Nothing. We don't do anything. We live other people's lives. We investigate them. We represent them.
Their lives can be very fascinating, Ross. Look around town. Things are happening. Don't you want to know what's going on?
Not particularly, no.
Well, you do read the newspaper, right? Look at this. Alan Michael has finally made it to the top. Now there's something worth watching.
But wait till Alan Michael gets caught up in the Spaulding machine. I mean, once those wheels start turning, they'll grind him up.
He's wanted this all his life. I bet he can change things.
Not with his daddy and Auntie Alex still pulling the strings. I mean, he may think he's in charge, but he's not. I'm just glad I'm free of the Spauldings.
You're not the only one. So's Nick.
Oh, yeah, right. Once a Spaulding, always a Spaulding.
But Nick's not anymore. His whole life's changed.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Trouble is, I'm not sure he'll be happy anyway. Not without Mindy. It has to be tough roughing it with Fletcher. You want to feel better about your life? Just look at Fletcher. Now there's a guy without a point in his day. He was absolutely desperate, ravenous for gossip about my parents.
Stay out of that, will you? Whatever's going on with your father and mother, it is none of our business.
I can't help it. I'm worried. Something's not right. Dad had me cook a whole romantic dinner to propose to Mom all over again. It was so sweet. And she turned him down flat.
Maybe she wised up and she's having second thoughts. Ow. Honey, I can't help the way I feel.
I know. But if you're right, why is she living with him again?
Maybe she doesn't want any more legal agreements.
Ross, they're sleeping in separate beds.
For heaven's sake, how do you know that?
I find out things for a living, remember? Mom's hiding something. I know it.
Well, don't you think she'd tell her own daughter what's going on in her life?
Did Sid Dickerson tell his own attorney that he was exonerated in the 5th Street fire case?
Below the belt, Blake.
I was just saying, you never know.
Right. So after I give Sid the good news today, he can get on with his life. And so can Nick, Alan Michael, even your parents. Meanwhile, our little lives grind to a halt till somebody comes to the door with another problem.
Well, you know, Ross, it doesn't have to be that way.
Oh, no, of course not, honey. We just zip down to the store and get another life.
Well, what do we do with the one we've got?
Maybe we reinvent it. Turn it upside down. Start fresh.
How?
Well, first of all, stop waiting for things to happen. We strike out on our own.
How?
You know, we just... Well, give me a minute. Any ideas?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I do. Get out of your pajamas.
You know, you keep staring at me like I'm a science experiment. Would you stop? Stop it.
How else do you expect me to figure out what's going on with you? I feel like I've tried everything. Romancing you, I brought you flowers. I did ask you to be my wife. Gave you time to be alone. But you don't want to be alone. You want me here. But you don't want me in there with you. Do you have any idea what this is doing to me?
Me too.
Don't give me that. You want to know what I was doing last night? This. Back and forth, back and forth. Until I thought I heard you in there. And I thought, maybe she can't sleep either. Maybe she wants me, too. And I went to your door, and I listened, but I didn't hear anything, just my heart beating. And then I thought, maybe that's her heart, beating, just on the other side of that closed door. And I listened, and listened, thinking maybe she's lonely like I am and is just hoping that I will open that door and take her in my arms and put an end to all this misery. Were you awake and listening for me too?
You have an imagination.
Yeah, well, imagination. Seems like that's all I've got left, one overactive imagination.
What do you want me to do?
You know what I imagine? I imagine you lying in bed with your nightgown slipping off of your shoulders and your skin so soft under my lips. I imagine you stepping out of the shower, soaking wet, and me grabbing a towel and wrapping us both up in it. It is making me crazy not being able to touch you.
I don't know what else to do.
Well,
right now.
you know what you could do? You could let me touch you.
You know, it scares me going on like this.
I don't want to do that. I'm not going to beg. I'm no good at that. Just don't run away from me. All I want is to be close to you. You see, one thing we have always had is this.
I do love you.
I want you back, Holly. Now.
We'll have each other, but no jobs. I've got a million stories to edit before noon, so
Neither of us is going anywhere till we figure out what's going on.
there is nothing to figure
Yes, there
out.
is. Yes, there is. I just felt it.
What?
Same thing I felt when I kissed you in your office the other day. The wall.
No, you're imagining.
No. Not this time. Holly, you say you love me, you let yourself be kissed, and then this thing slams down between us, this wall. What are you afraid of?
What makes you think
Is it me? Are you afraid of me because of what happened all those years?
No, it's not that.
But it's something. I mean, you can feel it. That tiny, ice-cold little space
I'm
bubbling
sorry
up between us. What game are you playing here? Why do you want me living here with you when you don't want me near you? You know what? It feels very much to me like you're just punishing me.
No, I'm not doing that. Please, you gotta believe that. I'm not.
I do believe you. I wish to hell I didn't. Because if you were punishing me, that's something I could make sense of. That's something I could understand, you know. But here, it's like I'm fighting something. Myself. Someone else. But I do know that I'm in a fight for your love.
Roger, you have my love.
I believe you. I believe you love me. Great. It feels like we're right back where we started. Where do we go from here? How much longer can we keep this up? Going over and over the same things?
We can't. We'll be late for work.
What's at work that's more important than this?
Nothing.
Holly. I will not touch you. Okay. So this is exactly what you want, right? Right? This is what you want. You want me in your life, living in your house, but you don't want me. You don't want me, right?
Honey, you're starting it all over again.
No. No, I'm not. Not at all. Because I'm not living like this.
What do you mean?
I'm getting out.
No, you can't do that.
I have to. It is just too painful being this close to you. I am moving out.
No, I don't want you to do that. I don't
Give
want you
me
to
a
leave.
reason to stay!
Blake, this is not what I call getting a new life, okay?
What's the point of a life if it's not an adventure?
Yeah, you know something? We should have brought cappuccino. Who drinks champagne this early in the morning?
It's mimosas, darling. Let's just hope Sid has some orange juice. What was that gunshot? It was gunshot. Sounded like a gun to me.
Tell you what, why don't you leave the champagne outside Sid's door here? I'll just write a little note and we'll be on our way.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sid, where are you going?
Julie, come on now. I just have to go someplace. That's all. I have to see something.
Yeah, someplace, something. What were you gonna do, Sid? Just sneak out again?
Julie, I really don't have time to argue, all right?
Oh, fine.
Nice.
Yeah, and congratulations. We know it's early, but we want to give you some good news.
Come on in.
Hi, Julie.
Hey, hi. Oh, wow, what a beautiful place.
Yeah, well,
great.
thanks, Blake. Listen, Ross, I know you kind of steamed at me because I really tried to call you, but...
No, that's okay. It's not the first time a lawyer's found out about a client's victory reading it in the newspaper.
Yeah, well, I really would have called you, but it's just that it all happened so suddenly.
It's okay. It's just that I have some good news of my own. You know the original charges against you for the dumpster fires?
Oh, no, don't tell me. I was supposed to be in court on that today.
No. I got the charges reduced to criminal mischief, so there's no reason to appear in court.
Oh, they handed down a verdict.
Yes, a 1-year community service. Now, the judge said he understood why you set those fires. Obviously, he didn't agree with your tactics, but he did say he understood why you did what you did.
It's all over, Sid.
Yes?
Thanks.
To Sid.
To Sid. To a new life, to a new neighborhood.
To Sid. Come on, smile.
Well, come back tomorrow. It'll be old news. Cops will be gone. There'll be a drug deal on every corner. Cheers.
Sid, you called attention to a very pressing problem, so no matter what you say, I think you're wrong.
Well, man, I think... Really hope you're right. Really do. But I gotta go.
Oh, so do we. So do we. So, I'll just move this one.
Okay. Sid, you call me if you need it. All right.
Thanks.
You will.
Bye, Tilly.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye, Sid.
See you around.
Just tell me where you're going, Sid.
Jilly, I will be back in less than an hour, all right? All this will be over with, and then we can just pick up where we left off, all right?
All right,
I just
certainly.
have one more detail that I have to take care of. That's all, but I have to move now, okay?
I
right
hope you
now.
don't expect me to be here when you get back. Not without the truth.
Oh, come on now. I can't take any chances, all right? All they have to do is just reopen this investigation.
And then what? What is going to happen to you?
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Your brother. He's still in Springfield, Sid. Go. Go to him. Go now.
Come with me.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I think I want you with me from now on. Come on, get your coat. We don't have much time, all right?
You gonna be okay? I don't want to leave.
Then don't.
After the way you've been treating me, how do you expect me to stay?
I don't know.
Well, when you figure it out, let me know.
I don't want to go on hurting you, but I don't want you to go.
We can't have it both ways, Holly.
I want this to work.
It can't. Not like this. When you want me, really want me, call.
Roger, we just stopped at home to pick something up. Believe me, we are not staying.
Neither am I. I just want to talk to Chrissy for a moment, please, if you don't mind. Alone.
Oh, yes, fine. Of course. All right. My plans mean nothing. I'll wait in the car.
Don't mind him. He's just been in a bad mood all day. Look at this bed. We ran out of here so fast. We left it a mess. Could you just give me a hand on the other end real quick? Mikey. Oh, Dad. You look terrible. What's the matter?
I was hoping you could tell me. Have you spoken to your mom lately?
Well, I tried.
Well, I just moved out. Again.
Oh, no, Dad.
Can't keep fighting a phantom.
But she loves you. I know she does.
Well, she sure let me walk out that door, so whatever's come between us, it's stronger than I am.
I can't believe it.
I hate dumping this in your lap, but
Oh,
I
no.
just, I guess I kind of give up.
Dad, you can't.
I hate doing this, but I'm going to do it. Would you please talk to her? Maybe she will tell you what's going on with her.
Maybe it's you. Ever think of that?
Don't you have anything better to do than stand around eavesdropping?
Not really, no.
Look, if you find out anything, please just let me know.
Oh, don't worry. I'm on the case.
Thank you, honey.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you, too.
You know something? You really ought to get a life.
Get rid of me? As in, kill me?
Maybe.
You're gonna have to supply me with some more detail.
You need it?
Yeah?
Okay, I am talking about you and me.
Us? Oh, it's suddenly so much more clear. It's about us. But there is no us.
If only.
You know, usually you're so much more coherent. But let's run through it. Roger's back in your life, even though you're a really much more coherent friend. Strongly advised against it, so there can be no us, which is okay. I mean, that's cool. It's totally up to you, even though it is, and no matter how irrational that may be. So again, there is no us, and there is no problem.
There's a problem.
Look, Holly, if I'm not in the brew, I don't see how I can help.
You're in the brew, and you can help. Because if you don't, I'm not going to be able to get out of this place.
This place? What place?
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
You're being deliberately obtuse. You want me to get angry?
No,
That's what
no,
you want,
Holly,
isn't it?
I don't want you to be angry.
You've just forgotten what happened between you and me.
No, I've never forgotten that.
Just doesn't mean anything then.
I didn't say that. It's just that it's over. It's done. It's gone. It's end of story.
No, it's not. It's not over. It's not gone. Nothing in my life is the same. I'm freezing.
You know, going through your partner's personal things without permission is a sure way to blow a relationship.
Well, you're the expert on blown relationships.
Yeah, it's true. Power games don't work too well on the home front. I guess it took me a while to learn that since I was trying so hard to play in your league. Made a lot of mistakes, lost people I cared about.
Such candor. Very rare. Does this mean that you and Mindy are finished for good?
If it does, it's because I became a little too much like you.
You're right. Waiting for Snow White?
Yeah, you're right. It is a mess. It's not usually this way, except, well, Nick's camping out here, and I have a teenage son, and ever since you and look, I'm just confused about why you are here. Roger is living with you, so all is right with the world, no?
How could it be after what happened?
What? Oh, Oh, you mean our desktop tango. Well, is that what you're worried about?
Everything is different.
Yeah, well, of course it is. I mean, it's 1995, isn't it? And you're reasonably grown up, and these things happen.
And then there are consequences.
Consequences? What consequences? Come on, we talked about this. We agreed that this was a one-time thing, that it was a momentary lapse in sanity, and then you went back to Roger Thorpe, and that's it.
It's not it?
Yes, it's it. That's it. It's over. Look, the other day, in your office, you and Roger, I was very rude. I apologize. I won't do that again. You and Roger from now on are on your own. It's none of my business.
It is your business because things are not going back to the way they were before. There's this strange thing now between Roger and me.
Are you sure that you should be discussing this with me?
Well, you caused it.
Caused what?
This wall, this invisible wall that's happening now between Roger and me, and he feels it and I feel it, and it's just horrible.
Excuse me. If what you're trying to tell me here is poor Roger and how hard things are on him, I'm not going to help with that.
Oh,
well, what do you expect me to say? Roger can rot in angst limbo forever, and that wouldn't be long enough for me.
You want me to go there, too?
No, of course I don't want that, but...
And that's
hey,
what
come
you
on.
see?
No, I think that's all that you see.
Difficult.
Well, thank you very much. But just stand still now, finally, please, and tell me what is really going on here.
Roger has moved out.
I don't know what you expect me to do about that.
You have to help me, because this isn't just about Roger and me, it's about you and me.
I thought you said there was no you and me.
Of course there is a you and me. I didn't know how it happened, I don't know why it happened, but it happened, and there it is, and now I have to get rid of it. You.
You admit it. I knew it, but you kept denying it.
I'm just saying that it's just changed everything. It's changed my future and it's totally confused my life.
I see. All that.
Yeah.
All right. I'll start to put feelers out to other papers, and you should have a job in no time.
I'm not gonna leave the journal.
I'm sure as hell not going to.
I'm not giving up my job.
You're the one with the problem.
You're the one who created it.
Oh, please. Our office furniture romp was a two-way deal, which I might remind you was more or less precipitated by little Miss My Life's Been Ruined Holly.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that I was minding my own business that night until you blew in, all skittery and on edge and about to spark. And the fact that you and I ignited, that was probably inevitable, and most definitely it was good.
Good? It was heartbreak and devastation.
Why? Because suddenly it meant something?
What it means is sleepless nights and devils in my dreams, and I need to exorcise it now.
Devils in your dreams. Oh, that's very nice. Well, then just take this suggestion from humble me. Trot on over to Roger and tell him everything, and it'll be over.
No, I can't do that.
Why not? If we were meaningless and Roger is the great love of your life, he'll forgive you, and then it will be over, and then wedding bells will ring.
And what if it wasn't meaningless?
Yeah, we clean up, too.
Right.
Hi, Bridget.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, come on in. I bet you're here to see Peter, but he's actually over at Vanessa's.
Actually, I'm here to see Ed. His service said he might be here.
Oh. Hey. You call my service? You sick?
Yeah, no, I'm not sick. I just need to talk to you.
Why don't you have a seat, and I will get you a beverage.
Say, I think we're all done here. Why don't we knock off?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. In fact, I really want to go for a walk.
Hey, you need some company?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely, Matt. How about you?
No, I'm going to take the stuff to bed.
Sure.
Subtle.
Yeah.
So what you need to see me about?
You had lunch with Holly the other day.
Yes, I did.
Did she seem different to you?
Different? No, I can't imagine why you'd need my opinion on this. I mean, the two of you got together again, so...
Oh, yeah, we did. It's just... there is something very off with her, and I can't figure out what it is.
Why don't you ask her?
Oh. I have done nothing but ask her, but she's been terminally evasive.
Why do you think that I would know?
Well, come on. I mean, she confides in you. She always has, Ed. You know that. So I guess what I need to know is there another man?
Roger, Holly is addicted to you. She comes back to you time after time after time. There isn't now, and there never will be another man.
I don't know why I should expect you to tell me the truth.
Well, no, wait a minute. Look at it this way. I wouldn't be all that squeamish about giving you bad news, would I?
No, I guess not. It's just, there's something or there's someone.
You're a very bright man, Roger. You will get to the bottom of this.
Would you say something?
I know what we have to do.
You want to share it with me?
Are you sure you want to hear it?
I do.
We have to shoot the elephant.
What?
I was hoping it would wander off by itself, but no such luck.
What are you talking about?
You see, just because you open the gate doesn't mean the elephant's going to wander off on its own. Sometimes you have to get in the corral with it, you know, turn it around, point it in the right direction, even push it. If it doesn't move, you got to shoot it, poor thing.
I'm going to shoot you if you don't tell me what you're talking about now.
All right. Here's how it goes. Once upon a time, not so very long ago, there was a very attractive couple who suddenly and urgently had this great desire to become physically familiar. And they did. And after their get-acquainted session, they both tried to pretend that it never happened, but of course, they knew it did. And then one of the attractive people tried to talk about it, which was me the night I tried to whisk you out of that office.
The night you kidnapped me.
I tried. I wanted to talk about it, but all the other attractive person would talk about was Roger Thorpe.
Well, he was very important to me.
There has been an elephant following us around ever since that night we were together, Holly. We've both been acting as if there isn't, but of course there is, and we know it. You even tried to send this elephant to the burial ground, but this particular pachyderm doesn't want to be buried.
Would you stop the elephant stuff and talk straight?
We made love, Holly. And it wasn't just one of those things. Both of us could think of nothing else ever since that night we were together, and all the thinking and longing is not going away, is it?
No, it isn't. So how do we shoot it?
We spend some time together. Find out what it is that's going on between us. I'm willing if you are.
Oh, we go out on a date. Like a date, you and me, on a date. That's a wonderful idea. Great, that'll solve everything. I come to you for help. Big mistake.
Where's Holly?
I don't have any idea.
She never showed up to work?
Did she call? Sorry.
Where are you, Holly?
Okay. Let me get this straight. We go out on this date, and we have dinner, see a movie, talk, and just See how it goes.
Yeah, it's the only way I can see to get a handle on it.
And that's when we bury the elephant.
Presumably, we could even have a good time. Heaven forbid.
Well, all right.
Good. I'll make the plans. You just enjoy. Tonight, okay?
Tonight?
Yeah. The sooner we start, the sooner it's over.
Tonight.
Nick! I need you to put out the paper for me tomorrow.
Fletcher, what is going on, man? You've been gone all day.
Hey, you know what? With any luck, I'm gonna be gone all day tomorrow, too. I'm going for broke, pal.
Dinner, Blake, hairdresser, Fletcher. It's business.